live, worldwide, and live. This is the Division demo. I have 1 hour and 52 minutes left, as you can see in the top right hand corner, to the demo. I'm on a 7950X3D, an X670E gaming MSI motherboard. Did I mention the 7950X3D? Did I mention the Gigabyte Eagle 5070 OC model that I got for $100 over MSRP for $650 at Best Buy? And I am seeing stock just pile up for 5070s and 5070 Ti's at Micro Center. And prices are going down. I'm actually seeing 5070 non-OC models. So your regular vanilla 5070, 20 in stock at certain Micro Centers in the Northeast United States. I track 7 Micro Centers in a 150-mile radius from my house. Because I have 7. Most people don't even have 1. Anyway, 5070 is starting to stock up, and the prices are already just above MSRP, and keep looking. You should be able to find 5070s, vanillas, non-OCs for $549 eventually. In abundance, I would think. I think this is gonna escalate. 5070 Ti are gonna start stocking up on shelves and getting closer to their MSRP, which I believe $750, I think, around there. Maybe it's probably less than that. Why don't I ask Siri? Hey Siri, what's the MSRP for the 5070 Ti? Yeah, it's $750. That's kind of weird. $200 more for the 5070 Ti over the 5070. 5070 Ti should really have an MSRP of no more than $650. But that's NVIDIA for you, and if this continues with the 5070 and 5070 Ti, and I do not think the 5060 8GB is a no-buy under any circumstances, especially when you can get an Intel Arc B580 for, if you look, you can get it for under $300. I got my Intel LE B580 for $250. That is what all the budget GPU buyers want. They want a $250 GPU, so you finally have it with Intel Arc B580. I got the ASRock Steel Legend, which is an overclock model, for about $270. So, and Intel is releasing, without a doubt, Battlemage Pro cards. With one of them, I would have to have, I would think, 24 gigabytes of VRAM. It may only just be a B580 with 24 gigabytes of VRAM, but if so, I'm going to get one and continue development of a game that I have, game idea, in Unreal Engine 5, and I think that would go well. 24 gigabytes of VRAM. So we'll have to see. Intel Arc, hopefully they can get the supply-ish, enough supply to sell more Battlemage. Intel is building their own fabs in the United States, so they really need to get the Ohio fab up and running before 2030. They're saying it's going to take till 2030. The chimpster in the executive branch of the United States should help out Intel. So we can get that Ohio factory up and running now and have Intel pump out boatloads of Intel Arc GPUs. If everything goes well and Intel finally gets these fabs going, NVIDIA's market share in gaming is going to be decimated, and the creative realm. Game developers, people that encode video, create video, snooze tube creators. NVIDIA is going to lose that entire market because when you combine AMD's market share with Intel's, I think we're looking at, in less than 2 years, combining AMD and Intel's market share in the consumer discrete GPU market, it'll be over 50% by then. And NVIDIA would have lost their dominance. So we'll have to see. I think it's all over. Leatherboy Jensen does not care about the gaming industry in general. He's kind of doing everything half-assed now. The drivers have gone to shit. The NVIDIA app crashes all the time. That's why I'm not even running the NVIDIA app right now with the 5070 OC model that I have, because it crashes constantly. So with that said, enough babbling. Let's get into the game. I want to go over video settings. I'm at 1440. This game came out, I believe, in 2016. It has settings for reducing latency. I enabled those. It also has a DX12 renderer. It was a little tricky to get that to run. You have to restart. Sometimes settings do not save in this game, so that's irritating. I've got the refresh rate at 120. I think I'm going to bring the volume down a touch here. Custom FPS limit, that is not, I don't want 60, so I turned off the frame rate limit. I don't know what's going on, but something weird is going on with that. So sometimes I'll get locked in at 60 frames, sometimes I'll get locked in at 120. I can't figure out how to change this. If I turn it on, let's see, custom. I think I'm just gonna set it to 120 with the custom setting and just let it lock onto that. NVIDIA HFTS sets the level of quality shadows for objects in the scene. There's also PCSS related to the shadow objects in the scene, and then there's high. Slow. I'm gonna try NVIDIA PCSS. I don't think I've tried that yet. Shadow resolution is on high. Spot shadow count on high. Spot shadow resolution is ultra. It's all high for contact shadows. You have options like all low, sun low, off, and all high. Post FX AA, 1X ultra, 1X high, 1X medium. I can pretty much crank this game as hard as I want. It's an old game, should be absolutely fine. Locking in at 120 at 1440. Temporal. AA super sampling. Stabilization. I'm going to leave it on super sampling. Sharpen image is at 80%. I think I'm going to back that down just a little bit to 70. Particle details set on ultra. Enable wind affected snow is enabled. Volumetric fog at ultra. Reflection quality at high. I may want that more, but I think you just do high with that. Local reflection quality is very high. Subsurface scattering, yes. Anisotropic filtering is at its max at 16x. Parallax mapping at a high. Ambient occlusion, very high. Depth of field high. Object detail is at 60%. I'm gonna Bring that up to 75. Actually, 80. Extra streaming distance. This increases the distance where objects are streamed in and loaded. This uses more memory and HDD hard drive space. Chromatic aberration. Turn chromatic shifts on the UI elements on or off. That's enabled. Neutral lighting turns off various lighting enhancements. Only recommend if you play in a dimly lit room. Alright then. I'm gonna try that just for the hell of it. I don't know. Lens flare, yes, and vignette effect, yes. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna do a quick benchmark and then hop into the game. The game starts out in Brooklyn, near Dumbo, but not in Dumbo. Dumbo is right underneath the Brooklyn Bridge and has the stupidest neighborhood name in all of New York City. I don't know how you tell everybody that you live in Dumbo, but it happens, I guess. That's a relatively new name for that neighborhood also. That's only been around for the past 25 years. When I was a kid, there wasn't a neighborhood called Dumbo. It was just dump warehouses under the bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge. And you better have kept your fucking head on a swivel back then, because everybody was getting whacked. So this is pretty much it. I'm going to stop this. Could have sworn it was locking to 60, but we'll see what happens here. Certain. I have not even checked the iPhone monitor, and I really need to do that, so let me get that done. Let's see. Should be live. I'm not hearing game volume. I think I'm gonna have to bring up game volume. So let me get that done. I got the goddamn Galaxy app open too. Fuck that shit. Alright. Alright, the game volume is coming through alright. So hopefully it doesn't overpower my vocal. So the Division 2 is coming back. It is coming back on SnoozeTube, and number of active players is all rising for Division 2. The Battle for Brooklyn is coming out at some point this year. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Maybe it's September. I think it's going to be around $15 for the Battle of Brooklyn. So there'll be parts of Dumbo, Brooklyn Heights, and hopefully some other areas like Red Hook. We'll have to see. Maybe Cobble Hill. Maybe they'll have Bill the fucking Blowhard de Blasio's fucking neighborhood. That guy's a fucking prick. The former mayor, disgraced mayor of New York City, to go along with the current mayor of New York City who's a goddamn treasonous piece of shit. But I digress. I don't want to talk about New York City politics. I don't want to do it. You understand? So let's just get back into the game before I get sued. I gotta tap that ass on the FPS here and see what's going down. Locked at 30 right now. Any day now with this. Alright, so it's 60 right now. I don't know why. This is weird. It might kick up to 120 a little bit here. We'll have to see. I'll keep an eye on it. Otherwise, maybe I restart the game in a little bit, but we'll just play on 60 for now. See what happens. I got some new gear. So yeah, so the Division 2 is coming back, and this game I'm playing right now is the demo version of the very first Division game, which all takes place in New York City. Start out in Brooklyn, and then you move to Manhattan. I'm already in Manhattan now. You start out in the Chelsea section of Manhattan, so the west side around 24th Street. I've got all these weapon mods, and I'm not using a lot of them. I don't think. I don't want to deal with this shit right now. I got some new knee pads. And 17, level 17 is a lot better than 13. And major attributes, I also get 135 skill power and 12% increase in kill experience points. So I'm going to enable this bitch if I can, or I already have it enabled. I may have already had it enabled. I have no idea what's going on. You get so much loot and gear in this game, and one primary, one secondary. I have 2 assault rifles, and then the tertiary is the handgun usually, but you can. There's also like Uzis, stuff like that, really fast. Small arms, a little bit bigger than a handgun. Usually don't like those, but that's pretty much it. So this is the actual Chelsea headquarters. Sarah's like this whole, your special operative. So now I'm going into Lower Manhattan. Somewhat not really considered Lower Manhattan. Chelsea is almost like, it's Lower Midtown on the west side. So if you look at the map, oh, it's Lower Midtown. That's 24th Street. Lower Manhattan's all the way down there. I don't think you can do Lower Manhattan in in the Division. And I don't think I ever completed this game. I started it on Xbox. The Dark Zone, I know, is completely insane. The Dark Zone contains plenty of valuable weapons and supplies, but also the most lethal predators in the city. Breach the wall, investigate the area. So I tried venturing in there. I just got my ass kicked every time. You really got to go in some kind of co-op mode with another player. I think you can only have one other player. I've been trying to do some co-op or find additional players, but I'm not finding a lot of people playing this game. Every once in a while you see somebody. As I said, this is the demo version, so it's going to run out in about an hour and a half. So I'm probably going to stop the stream and then just buy it for $10, the gold edition. I don't know what this is doing. Fuck out of here. Why are you following me, prick? You want to get shot? Fucking light you up, huh? Great. I absolutely love blowing tires out. So I'm trying. I'm not gonna try. I'm trying to stop doing that obsessively. It's an OC moment. It's an obsessive compulsive moment when I blow those fucking tires out, because I got a serious fucking addiction to that. It's a compulsion that I can't stop. It's a mental illness. So I'm gonna try for this live stream not to shoot out any more tires, but I can't guarantee anything. So you can shoot at civilians, but it doesn't do anything. They just get pissed off and tell you you're an asshole, and then they run away. I've got homie behind me, and I may have him on the other side too, flanking me. I have to keep an eye on that. These guys are fucking me up. I'm gonna fuck this guy up right here like this. You can throw it's like a sticky bomb, and then you gotta detonate it with RB. You throw it with RB, and then you detonate it with the RB button on Xbox controller. And yes, I am playing this game with a controller. I normally do. Every once in a while, games like Rust, I'll play with a keyboard and mouse, but
this is just awful. But we got
a lot of these shooter games,
that was sent out
I play with a controller.
and it's gone missing.
I should actually try the keyboard and aiming with the mouse more.
Can you be a deer and look for it?
Reach the supply drop. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. I'm just gonna try this counter here. It should be marked on the map now.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
Oh.
Warning. Supplies taking fire.
Hit hard. These guys are coming around. I gotta make sure I'm not getting flanked like from this assholes. All right.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
Do I have somebody flanking me? What the hell's going on over here?
Warning. Supplies taking fire.
I think that's above me. Yeah, it's above. God to figure out how the fuck to get up there. I think I can get up there here. Shit's almost fucked.
Attention, supplies destroyed.
See, look at these pricks. Hit hard. I lost those supplies. This is around where Hudson Yards is. And this area of New York in Manhattan now, that's where they built the silly little new CNN headquarters and lots of residential apartments. Hudson Yards. So it's not in this game. This is 2016. Did I get everything? Can't pick everything up? These walkways above are amazing though. Especially if you find enemies down below. The height advantage is pretty nasty. See if I can get down here. Yeah, we got enemies below.
Nobody's gonna bust my balls no more.
There's two right there. Let me just get
Can't believe it's gotten so out of control. They're just waiting for us to die. Screw that.
got the variant news contact information in the chat. I'm also building a
I am ready to mess
under
this
my
shit up.
in company Electric Sheep Inc. a tech support Discord.
Got
So
much
if
respect
you're
for
interested,
JTF.
contact me and the team through the variant-news.com/contact form. And there it is. I almost froze. I almost froze up. I don't know what that's about.
We own this place. Come out and fight.
Oh shit. You know what? I really need to open up MSI Afterburner. 'Cause I may have let... Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Let me see. I want to do a 500 megahertz overclock with a undervolt at 950. Hoping that helps out stability. So there it is right there, the 950, and then it goes across flat. So there's the undervolt 500 megahertz memory overclock. Not going to do much else except fan speed at 60 and hit apply. And then just save this. There's an open source project that utilizes AI or basic language processing, because that's really where we're at with it. But it analyzes your logs on Windows. So when your game crashes, you could run that and make sure you have the correct logs for that game and what have you, system logs, and go through all of that and try to narrow down what could have caused the crash. So I'll try to get that set up on my 3090 workstation first, and also my main ARC workstation, Intel ARC GPU workstation. Because I'm having issues with both of those workstations, so hopefully this AI log analysis will work
I'm telling you. It
well.
won't budge. It's 'cause you're doing it wrong. I got this. What was that?
What happened to... goddamn grenades?
Screw you!
He tried throwing a grenade and just landed right underneath him. Detonated. That was nasty. How do we get down? The quickest way, I could go down over here. Might as well do that. I think reinforcements are gonna come. We will see. We will see. Maybe not. There's something back here. Why am I not? This right here. It's on the HUD. Corrections armor. That might be pretty good to equip right now. So I have the 22 armor, and I'm going to replace it with the 23, which also has 13% ammo capacity. And we might as well upgrade to level 9 armor for the protective holster. There's something for the handgun. We can upgrade to this. What I want to look at is this. If I don't have any mods on this. Thought I did. There's a lot of guns to manage in this game. So you can put mods on all of them, so if you replace a gun or an assault rifle, you have to make sure those mods don't disappear. I think you have to detach them first to make them available. I gotta figure that out. I don't really care about this large muzzle mod. You do get 1.5% headshot damage, 90% reduced threat, but I'll deal with it later.
Hostiles moving in from the street. We're pinned down. Where's my backup? I've got no one to send you. We've got wounded. We've got...
Alright, so I'm gonna... I don't know why it doesn't show the path to this.
That's the luck out there.
Pretty damn close.
We've got multiple hostiles moving in from the street. We're pinned down. Where's my backup? I've got no one to send you. We've got wounded. We've got guys going over the wire. There's no one coming.
Gotta remember how the hell you get into this mission.
Dispatch, this is Division Agent Fei Lau, empowered and authorized by Executive Order and DHS Directive 51.
Whoever you are, we're under an all-out assault. I'm not sure how much help you... screw it. We'll take anything you can give us. How are you on my comms?
We've got your back. Just try not to shoot at anyone.
I don't
who's trying
think
to
I
help
can
you.
get up
Over.
this way.
Alert. Patching into local GTF radio channels.
Unit 43, be advised, you have incoming division agents as backup to your location.
About damn time you get us some help.
Oh, it's a fucking shit show out here.
Foster, we need support on the stairs. Martinez, move up on the flank. Go, go, go.
That guy Pool is really hard to kill. Oh shit, he's coming for me, bitch ass.
flak from these scavengers.
Am I out of fucking ammo? Oh, now I'm fucked.
Dispatch, situation outside is now under control. My official report.
I really need ammo.
Prison
What the
saved
fuck?
out Moriarty.
Thanks for the report, Bravo Squad. Stay alert out there and keep it frosty. I'm glad you made it.
Now let's rebuild our base. Go on in and have a look around.
I gotta find the
I finally
stash
found some transportation,
and
so I'm
get all the
inbound.
ammo
Let's do
I
this.
need. Got some ammo there, but is this actually a headquarters? Now I remember this. This is has a bunch of shit in here.
Air ventilation and purification systems online. Contamination levels lowered.
Agent, we need our base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors. There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison Square Garden, but the whole area's gone to shit. With her, we can get our medical facilities online. Without her... The JTF commander, Benitez, is out in the field and he's gone offline. Bring him back. We need him to set up a functional security wing, and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale. We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and the intel the grid can give us. They had a guy working on that, but it sounds like he ran into trouble patching us in. Without him, it's lights out. Isaac can map itself to each of the wings in the base and sync their progress so we can have a bigger picture of what's happening here. And the more stable this base is, the better shape the city will be in. The security wing needs some love, and Captain Benitez. The JTF love the guy. He can mobilize them and help us get the intel and firepower we need to get all these hostiles off the streets.
I gotta do the Lincoln Tunnel checkpoint to get it back online. But there's gotta be a stash. Here we go. There's the restock that I really need. And I'm trying to find stash. Over here. First off, let's see what I want to upgrade. Right. Over here, do the mod. I could do the SR7 suppressor, 4% critical hit damage, 22 reduced threat, 22% that is, and 1 point, or I can do the Omega and do the 1.5 headshot damage, 19 reduced threat. So I'm gonna do that one. And Optimal range, vertical gap. So we move from G36. So I guess it does go across. G36 is which gun? The optimal range, 21% accurate. Quick release magazine. Do that. G36. Check these mods. So this one is doing that. Alright. Thought I was modifying the other gun. Okay, that's fine. Compare. I'll put that in stash. Gloves. Let's get these better gloves at level 13. Gets 3% SMG damage. I don't have an SMG. Found armor that's better, so that's pretty much it. And go to stash.
This is an emergency services notification. Designated smoking area has
And
been established within
these
the
top
secured
three
zone.
should be the
Do not
equipped
smoke
weapons,
outside
and then
the
everything
secured
else I
area.
can just kind of get rid of. I think I'm using that. It says worn. Yeah, you can't send it to stash if you're wearing it.
This is an emergency
Let's see,
services
guard,
notification. Any
guard,
attempt to bring in
kneecaps.
food or medical
It's
supply
equipped.
storage will be dealt with
That goes to
harshly.
the stash. That goes to the
Shoot
stash.
still
That
if
goes to
needed.
the stash.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm gonna leave these around. Now, I like to have my mods. What's going on here? Open bundle. Tommy gun. Wait, what? This thing is insane. I can't equip this. Level 30. I'm at like 4. Level 4. Running out of time too. I'm gonna put this in stash. It's kind of crazy. It's all this level 30 shit. I'm not gonna be able to use for a while. So just get it in stash.
This is an emergency services notification. Do not eat any snow you find on the ground as it may be contaminated. Thank you.
Alright. Everything's offline. I don't know.
The medical wing is a wreck right now. Once we get that virologist over here, we can build up a staff, investigate the origin of the virus, and start getting more supplies. For civilians, but for us as well.
The Lincoln Tunnel mission. Is this it? I don't see it. I don't think it's activated yet. I can actually go. I might as well just go through. I've only done 1 out of 3. I need to do all 3, investigate all 3 wings to just get that done. I think that opens something up. This place is a dump. So you gotta do the Dr. Jessica Candle mission to open up the medical wing that's here. And then tech, I think I gotta go up.
The tech wing has obviously seen better days. But if you can get Rhodes back here, he's apparently got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Former PMC, I think. Knows more than you think he does. I suspect he'll be very useful.
And then I meet with Fei Lao here.
Hey, bad news. I'm not gonna be able to get out there. Not with my goddamn leg like this. I'll do what I can from here, but it's not the same. You have no idea how much I wanted to be in the field. I trained for a scenario like this my entire life, but it's worse than anything we could have imagined. You know how they won't let you get too close to anyone, so it won't mess you up when you're finally activated? Well, I did that, and it didn't fucking work. I'm attached. These are my people. This is my city. We're taking it back. Oh.
Look, you need to...
Yeah, okay. Okay. They're counting on us. Let's not let them down.
Can't tell if my trial's up. Probably would just tell me and shut down the game. Let's see. There we go, mission discovered. Now I can get do all those missions. I think I might want to grind on some other stuff here in the open world. Try to level up a little bit. Level 4 is really not that high. Yeah, I'm not going to try matchmaking right now. Like I said earlier, I don't think there's a lot of people playing this game anymore. But you can basically matchmake here. You go to the use RB, what have you, and you get to the matchmaking area and try to search for a group.
You want your buddy fixed? You get your gun out of my face.
Is it a threat, bitch?
I'm just telling you the truth.
But I have under the impression that's going to take a while. Do any kind of matchmaking. I don't want to deal with it right now. I could do this mission now.
Jesus H. Christ. I want to get big fuck. What the hell are you doing? You're hurting him.
Listen up. I spent 6 years in medical school. I don't give a shit what you...
What's new? On second thought, never mind.
I don't know how I can get the Pathfinder to come up.
There's a hospital over that way. Might have food, medical supplies. Might have docs who never left.
Let's head down on the left analog stick, and that's not working.
What the hell are you doing? You're hurting him!
Listen up. I spent 6 years in medical school. I don't give a shit what you saw on TV while you were jerking off to soap operas in your mom's basement, but setting a bone isn't pretty. You want your buddy fixed? You get your gun out of my face.
Is it a threat, bitch?
I'm just telling you the truth.
It looks like GPS is on. Maybe I have to set a waypoint. Yeah, it's the waypoint. It's the only thing that works, I think, for the Pathfinder. And running with the handgun is your fastest option. Fucking prick.
Whoa, he's up there.
Fuck out of here.
Echo beacon detected.
Yeah, I think I've been here before and done all this crap. But there's something going on over here. It's a contaminated zone.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
I'll give you a Hail Mary. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, somebody here. Just annihilated those pricks. I don't want to go into that biohazard area because I don't have a mask. I think you need a mask, maybe a suit.
Hey, how you been?
There's enemies over here. What the hell is going on? I think I've done this area before. No. This is new. I remember this alleyway. Scope is nasty, dude. Sounds like there's one on the left-hand side here. feel like there's one right fucking here.
Get yourself ready.
Now he's behind me.
Time to rock and roll. They ducked behind something. Here we go. Hey, you ain't got a chance. Say your prayers. It's a clear shot. Don't let up. They're killing us.
Got about an hour and 5 minutes left on this demo trial. I think there's one more left down here. Maybe not. Could be all clear.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
I don't think I can get over this. No. It's echo. It's like right here.
Hey, son, what's up?
Nada. Chillin'. You wanna do this thing today?
Yeah, I guess we can. Better now before shit gets too crazy.
Alright. Well, let's meet in the alley and head over from there.
Alright, see you in 10.
Yep. Sis sure will be happy to have her toilet fixed.
I don't apologize to no.
Alright, so there's a mutt over here. This enemy down here. It's probably farther down. It's hard because they got the civilians that mix in. So I'm always shooting at the civilians to get them the hell out of the way. Somebody was down here though.
I'm begging you, please. You don't want to do that.
I do want to do that, you prick. Get the fuck out of the street. I don't know what these mutts are doing. Out in the street in the middle of the night. Here we go. Enemy appeared on the HUD here. Now I gotta head back the other way.
I thought you were helping us.
Whatever it is.
What are you doing?
Now the enemy's behind me. I think they're up above. They're up here.
God save the green.
Let me see if I can get up here. Check this out. Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Let's start off with some detonation. Death. Right up. Trial ends in 59 minutes and 55 seconds. And it's gonna be all over. So the complete edition better still be $10. I think it's a pretty damn good deal for this game. I think the Division, this first Division game is better than Division 2. Division 2 starts out, it's mainly in Washington, D.C., and then they have some DLC that takes you back to New York City. Warlords of New York, I think it's called. And then they're releasing the Battle for Brooklyn soon, maybe in September. But this first one is entirely in New York City. And for $10, I think it's a pretty good deal. So, depending on how long it takes me to finish this game on PC. What are these dogs doing? Having sex or some shit? Look at them. So, we'll have to see how long I can get through the first game.
You always gang up like this!
Yeah, we would have been fine without you.
Would have been fine without you. Alright, whatever, prick.
We got more trouble.
Fuck out of here.
Wanna die? Stay calm. Remind me never to fight you.
I don't really like the mechanics in this game. Lots of loot. I'm gonna head back, see where this goes. Goes back to this encounter, which I haven't done yet, so let me see if I can get through that.
This might sting a little. Actually starting to enjoy this.
We're so grateful.
Oh man, that just wasted all of them. I think it was just 2 of them because they were, I don't know, trying to Rob what was left of that guy, whatever he had. Yeah, there's some in here. Holy shit, dude. Just wiped me out just like that. I don't know what that was. Some kind of fire grenade or something? I think I'm gonna just respawn and quit for now. It is 5:49 a.m.
Here for the streets, right here.
So I'm gonna call it quits for now. Gear optimization. Alright, so with that, end the stream. Checks in the mail later.